So hello. I just thought I'd record a little video. I don't really know what this is going to be about, but I thought I wanted to put a video on YouTube. As you can see, I'm in my nice new flat, and it's really nice. And I've decorated all the walls with my own artwork. I'm being a bit egotistical, because when you do good artwork, you've got to show it off. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of artwork, and generally I'm feeling the best I've felt in a long time. I think I'm doing really well, and I think I'm doing okay. And the TME problem isn't that bad anymore. It's even if I do have it, it's only when it's very, very hot and I sweat a bit, but it's not like it was before. I'd have to take like 3-4 showers a day. Because when I used to have to take 3-4 showers a day, my skin would be red raw, and I get around my eyes, right there, especially there, I get like red patches where it would really be really horrible. It was awful, really. But so I'm alright, I'm doing really well. I think I'm doing really well. My support worker came to visit me today, and that was nice. And I'm feeling alright, but I'm not going to say that anymore. I am feeling alright, and I have to keep moving forward because I don't really have another option, really. So I'm alright. But my days are sometimes a bit boring because I'm not really painting and drawing every day when I want to be, and if I was doing that every day, I'm sure that people would take my artwork, would pay more attention to my artwork. But I've been doing good artwork. I've been keeping a sketchbook that's been which has got really good drawings in. It's the best sketchbook I've ever kept. And if you're an artist and you have a blank sketchbook, it's like being a little kid on Christmas Day. Really, it really is, because it's especially the first page of a sketchbook is like it's sacred. It's really it's like being a little kid again, like sat with your your little school book or sketchbook, and it's just like being a kid it's just like being a kid. Because you want like the first page to be, and every page to be perfect, really. So it's I've been drawing a lot, and it's helped me, but I'm still a bit miserable because I'm not really selling my artwork, and I can't really sell it because no one really buys it. So I'm a bit stuck at the moment. I wish people would buy my artwork, but it's not always the case. I'm on Instagram, and I promoted a post on there where I did some monoprinting, and I'll show you actually. And I did a post saying it had 4 pictures, I think, and the first picture was this one. It says, "Make the rest of your life the best of your life," which is something I don't know if anyone said that, but I came up with that. I don't know if anyone said it before, but that sounds a bit egotistical, but I don't think I haven't heard that very widely said. But I said that to my friend once, and it kind of stuck. So I'm feeling alright. I'm just a bit pissed off, really, that I can't sell my artwork, and I'm happy, but I need to be able to make big artwork. So I'm talking like by about 4-meter canvases by about 2 meters. I need to make massive artwork. I know what I'm capable of, and I know I could do really great things. I want to make huge canvases, bronzes, etching. I want to make brilliant work, and I'm thinking of eventually, when I get everything sorted with myself, I think I'm going to do short courses. I found this really good course, but it's a degree course at Camberwell, and I've looked around, and I think that's the best course I found. It's a painting course, and a lot of fine art courses right now are involve conceptual art, and I just don't get that. So that's why when I saw the painting course at Camberwell, I'd really like to do that. But I'm thinking to myself, if I could do anything, I'd keep the style I've got now, keep developing that style, and then I think to myself, I would do short courses where I'd learn etching, where I'd learn more advanced form of printmaking, like woodblock print, and where I'd have access to a screen printing studio, and I'd also like to do a lot of other things. But I went to look around UWE at Bristol, and I saw what a art college could be, and I would really love to go to art college. I used to want to go to Central St Martin's, and at the time when I was at college, I was going through a very hard time, and it just didn't work out. I researched universities, but I was thinking at the time of going to Falmouth, and a few years later I went to Falmouth with my sister on a camping trip, and I didn't really like it. I thought it was a bit I thought there was nothing overly wrong with it, but I thought it was a bit pristine. Like the sand was all like cleaned and by like a tractor with like a rake thing, and then it was just it just seemed like a place where old people lived instead of like younger people. But maybe I didn't see it on the right day, but I didn't really like it. I didn't get that vibe that it was for me, but that was after I left college. But I'm kind of glad I didn't go there. But if I was going to go anywhere, it would have been Central St Martin's, and I would have gone to the old campus. But and I did walk past that once, and I'm a bit gutted that I didn't go. But if I could go anywhere now, I'd go to Camberwell, to be honest with you. I really would love to go there, or or somewhere like in Scotland or somewhere, or I don't know if Edinburgh has an art college, but I don't know, I always know like the right place to go, but I think that I'm not necessarily in a position to do that right now, because I'm content because I've got somewhere to live, which is very nice, and I've never had that before. When I moved into my first flat, it was a very nice place, but I was eventually unhappy there because I stayed there too long. But I'm in a really nice place now, and I can hang my pictures on the wall, and I couldn't do that in my other flat, and I can relax, and it's a really nice place with really nice neighbours and really nice people. But ultimately I do want to be able to sell my work, and I want to create huge pieces. I went to the Basquiat exhibition at the Barbican for my birthday, and and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing, and when I saw how good he was, I thought to myself, especially with some of the videos, and in one section of the exhibition, his voice was speaking out. His voice was on the stereo sound system, and I thought to myself, what an incredibly sensitive young man he must have been. And I don't think he was ready to be thrust into the limelight, really. And I identified with him because I used to be that sensitive, and but I used to be very extremely sensitive, just very similar to him. But I don't think I'm sensitive anymore. I think I've become very hardened to things, and I'm a realist, but I'm a optimist, but I don't really show it to people sometimes, because some people tend to fuck me over, really. So I don't tend to share what I'm feeling unless I trust someone. But I just got a sense from that exhibition that he was an incredibly sensitive young man who was able to have all these different bits of information around him, like magazines, books, TV, videotapes, and just talking to people every day. I got a sense that he was a very sensitive man who was able to take all that information and process it in his mind in a way which created brilliant art. And I'm not comparing myself to him, but I think good artists take information from everywhere and then make it their own. If you've been drawing long enough, or if you're an artist long enough, you start to develop a style, and your work becomes uniquely your own. If you draw enough, you have. Someone's told this to me as well. If you draw enough, you have a very recognisable line and a recognisable hand, and it runs through everything that you do. And my friend Beastie told me this about that I had that in my work, and he's got a very good eye. He's a very good artist, and that's a compliment coming from him. He's an extremely good artist, and he was actually on the same course as me, but before I went to that college, and he left as well, and so did I. I don't know when he left, but I left after a year in my second year, and it's funny really, because we've both gone on to be well known in Cheltenham and Gloucester. So he's more well known than me, but we're both known as like good artists, and we paint the Renegade and things like that, and we're just, as a group of us, are good friends. And what I'd like to do if I ever made it as an artist was it, and what I spoke to Beastie about is that he'd like to and I'd like to help to set up an art centre to help people who are on low income and disabled people to create art. And what I bring to the table is I saw this program of this art centre in San Francisco called Creative Growth, and I'd love to do something like that. If we had like a shop front, we could have a gallery, and we could have rooms where we teach people, and then above, if it was a multi-storey building, above that we could have print studios where we could fund the project by sending out artist prints. It would just, and where we could all work as a collective, all my friends, and we could have jobs, and it would just be brilliant. I just love to do that, and thinking about that, it's made me think, why don't we apply for Arts Council funding, because they would fund something like that, and it would be a brilliant idea, because it would help out the community so much, and it would help. It would just be amazing to work with your friends every day. It would be absolutely amazing, and what we could turn that into would be something really, really special. So that's why I say that, and I'd really love to do that. And now I'm thinking, what's stopping me or what's stopping us? I think we need to go through things. One thing that kind of got to me recently was a bus nearly crashed into me and my mother, and I thought to myself, if that bus was coming around the corner, I thought to myself, oh my god, I could literally die just like that. And what, I put off and postpone things, and life is so precious, and we just think we have forever, and we don't. And I'm starting to think, well, hopefully I'd like to live a long life, but I'm starting to think that time is precious, and I want to make the most of it. So yeah, that's it really. I want to make the most of my time here, and I want to leave this place in a better way than I found it. I want to make my mark on this world, and I want to, especially with an art centre, I really want to make a difference. And a lot of my friends share the same vision, especially my close friends, and that's it really. So I'm going to go now, and I hope you all have wonderful days. Bye.